Oh, baby. Don't be so mean. Woo!
Look at that. Woo! Look at that.
Woo!
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.
Some water in there. Water.
That's pretty green.
Yeah, we're trying to get the antifreeze out of there because we're not drag racers. We didn't know. We didn't know. I figured to put coolant in there because it may go to a place that's cold, and when it goes into storage, you don't want water in there. That's what I thought. But then they're like, oh, we don't want that on our track. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Street guys, man.
If it makes dollars, it ain't gotta make sense. So we got our little electric water pumpy going. Which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Suck down some water. Can you see it in there yet?
Yeah. Just fire it up one more time. Send it.
Whoopa. Whoopa.
Dude, sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't at all. It's like 33 and a half, 34. You know what I mean? Just fucking send it, dude. And like I say, if this thing's close, but it like I told you, Kyle, like the index is what? It's gonna be like 35 or something like that. If it's knocking on the door of it and we try a couple things, and you got to remember too, the air sucks this weekend. It's going to suck. So if it goes out and goes 50, I guarantee you this fall in November, like the second week in November, if we go run stock luminaire, I guarantee it'll go 35. This thing sounds good.
What do you think about the carb? Do you think we need to have your old man look at it? Well, we got a puppy, my boy Taryn, which is working on his trailer, and Kyler, which is supervising his phone.
Well, I'm trying to get that 73 listed so I can take that home.
Oh shit, he's trying to buy my garbage. And as we pulled up on this thing, our front main seal was blowing oil everywhere. And it's probably because I forgot that little part that goes behind the timing cover and in front of that front main seal. So yet again, we have to pull off the whole front, which is really, really, really what I just love to do. So one more time, man. All right, we're back to where we were. This was the little guy that I forgot to put on, and I believe he goes that way. I don't think he'll go that way. So yeah, he goes this way. And that's why it was blowing oil out the front main. Alright, she's back together. What time is it?
He's got it first. 9:10.
So about an hour. And we'll just let it set up overnight and pray to the car gods, and we'll put water in it tomorrow. Try to get a little more antifreeze out of it because we're not supposed to have antifreeze in it. And yeah, cross some fingers, cross some toes. Well, it's about 6 in the morning. Whoa, watch out for my drinkies poos. Got my coffee. Little coffee drinky poo. Got lots of life-saving water.
Where would you like that?
Right behind the driver's seat. And we're gonna head to Vegas. It's about an hour and a half drive to the Speedway from here, but we gain an hour going into Nevada. So we'll be there pretty early. and hopefully 7 something. Anyways, yeah, we're about to get on the road. We had possibly the whole reason that we had to take apart the front end or front of the motor again was one of the bolts wasn't in the timing cover. There was one way down in there that I did not see, and the only way we did find it was testing it, finding there was still an oil leak. We ended up pulling the harmonic balancer back off of there, and I put my phone down there to just see what was going on, and there was another hole down in the pocket there that if it got to high RPM, oil would come out of there. So fixed that last night. We put the car on the charger, and I even topped it off this morning before I got in the shower. I kicked the charger on, and so I think we're ready. But just getting our turtles loaded up, or ducks. They're more like ducks today. They're not turtles, they're pretty on it. But see you in Vegas. In Nevada, out Nevada way. You want to top off?
What's up?
You want to top off with fuel?
Sure.
Hopefully take the Suburban down the track too. All right, we're here. We're hanging with my buddy Chris. He's all set up. Everybody's starting to get moving. Some cars are starting up. We got both the Suburban and the quarter tank registered. Now we just have to have tech inspections on them. We're running Sportsmans in the Suburban and Pro and the quarter tank, so we can run them on different schedules. So they'll have the Sportsmans go, and then after that they have Pro, and then they have Super Pro. So we're going to start off with the Suburban. That way I can kind of, you know, drive something that I'm a little more used to driving for my first runs, and then we'll get into the quarter tank. But should be cool. I'm not really too nervous. I do need to take a piss, but should be fun. I think we'll be good. All right, both cars are tacked, and I think we're gonna get started here pretty soon. Be able to take the Suburban up and see what she do. We'll see what happens. This is the big deal, going under the arch. So we've been stuck here for about an hour and a half. One of the first cars up, I'm guessing probably oil filter adapter blew up, because it just blew oil out the bottom of the car on the passenger front. So they go out and clean it up. It's taken about an hour and a half to clean up, and they're just about done, and the sweeper on the tractor got a hydraulic leak, and so the tractor cleaning the track blew oil all over it, and then the sweeper was going around and just flipping it through and just trashed the track again. So now they're going back and cleaning it up again, but they're down a tractor, so it's probably gonna take longer. Definition of hurry up and wait. Well, did terrible with the Suburban. It wouldn't stop spinning tire, and then tried to get the car up there, and there's something wrong with the Wagon. I don't know, it's something wrong with the torque converters, maybe bad. I think the torque converter's bad is my guess, but win some, you learn some. Today was a bust. So we put some more trans fluid in. It seems to be better. It's not it's starting to move at 5,000 instead of 8,000, so I think we're okay. We're gonna go and try to give it a hit again here and see if we can do this. Something blew. Oh, sorry. Let's get it up up on the trailer, it'll be easier to see underneath. So I turn on accessories, which is line lock, it's tack, and all I could, it was, the line lock was just on. So I had to turn it off, so then I didn't have a tack, and I just went. And I was listening for it, hit. I hit neutral, back to third, and then I saw smoke behind me, so I just pulled over to the inside and stopped, because I had already seen them clean up enough messes today, and so I was just gonna get out of the way. Anyways, they were happy I did that, but I don't know. Something happened. Well, this is about the saddest thing that could happen. Window in the block, and it's outside on the gravel. Tomorrow I'll pull the drag wheels off and stick the rollers back on, but it still just really sucks to see it out here. It does not make me happy. But the window, let me see if I can get some light on it. The window's right above the starter. Be right down in there. Kind of see it, maybe. Anyways, probably a connecting rod. Wah, wah.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.